Today I'm going to be showing you guys all of my LEGO Star Wars minifigures starting from ones all the way back from 1999 to today in 2023. But before we get started, this video took many hours to set up and make, so a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I really hope you enjoy this video. First, I'm going to go through all these figures by year released, then I'm going to show you my clone army, then finally my most valuable minifigures in the case back there. And just so this video doesn't take too long, I'm not going to go into extreme detail about every figure, only ones that stand out the most, but I will still name every figure I have. Starting off here with the oldest figure I have is the original Battle Droid with backplate. They have tons of Battle Droids with different arm variations going all the way down to the original TIE Fighter pilot. Then we have the original Rebel Trooper, Yellow Battle Droid, Clone Wars Anakin, original C-3PO, Royal Guard, Qui-Gon Jinn, a bunch of Shadow Troopers, some Super Battle Droids, Snow Troopers, and the original Chewbacca. Next, we have some original Stormtroopers here, a Clone Wars Obi-Wan, Stormtrooper Han Solo, an old Darth Vader, an Astromech Droid, an Assassin Droid, R2-D2, Clone Wars Mace Windu, a bunch of other Silver Assassin Droids, an Ewok, Nuke Gunray, and over here, we got Palpatine from the Venator, Turk Falso, Celebration Luke, some Rebel Hoth Troopers, Obi-Wan, a Luke Skywalker, Han Solo of Carbonite, a bunch of Mandalorians here, some Battle Droids with their blue torsos, and then Jar Jar here. Here we have Aura Singh from the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship. Coming all the way down here we have Sausage 10, Savage Opress, Coyote Mundi, a Geonosian without wings, Watto, Sebulba, Luke Skywalker with helmet, one of the original Princess Leia's from an old Millennium Falcon, Bacta Tank Luke, Celebration Han Solo, some more blue battle droids, a Commando droid, and coming down here, we got original Sand Trooper here, a Rebel Trooper, Jack Porkins, an R2 unit, we have a Death Star Gunner, two Geonosians with wings, one being a zombie, this green Astromech here, then we have Lando Calrissian disguise when he's on the sail barge. Next we have some of these old Republic troopers here, as well as this A-Wing pilot. Here we have a Droideka. Coming all the way down here, we have another old Republic Sith trooper, one of the good Republic troopers here, another Commando droid, Geonosis battle droid, reused from the sail barge, Anakin from his custom Jedi Interceptor. We got one of these really cool Maul Mandalorians here, got Wicket down here, another Ewok, young Boba Fett, General Grievous, Anakin Skywalker with Comlink. Then we have R2-D2 here, and another one all the way down here. Then we have a Death Star Trooper, Chewbacca's, a bunch of them here. Then we got a Gonk droid back there. Then we got another Astromech droid, Plo Koon, Han Solo, Treadwell droid from the Sandcrawler. Then we have a Luke Skywalker, an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then we have some Bith musicians from the Cantina. Then coming all the way down here, we got this very rare droid from the the Sandcrawler. Then we have some Jawas from the Sandcrawler as well. Then we have C-3PO. Then we have Chopper. We have this Rebel pilot here. A bunch of Snow Troopers, Luke Skywalker, Ezra, Hera, and this AT-AT driver. Then here we have Imperial Officer, a small Treadwell droid. This droid here, I don't know the name of it. Some more Jawas, a red security droid, Kanan, some Shadow Guards, Asajj Ventress, Tusken Raider, Unkar Plutt's Guard. Then we got some First Order Snow Troopers here. Then coming all the way down back here, we got some BB-8s, some Flame Troopers, some First Order Stormtroopers, a bunch of them. Then we have our First Order Gunner. Then we have these pirates here. Then we have Han Solo, Finn, and Rey. Then coming down here, we have Captain Phasma, who's actually quite a rare figure. Then here we have some R2-D2s. Then we got Palpatine. So some standard Rebel Troopers. Then we got some of these Battlefront 1 minifigures that are really cool. Then we have this officer. Then we have some of these Resistance Troopers coming down back here. We got a ton of C-3POs. Then we got this Rebels Trooper here. Then we got Maz Kanata, Obi-Wan with the Comlink. Then we got his droid here. Then we got Yoda, some Hoth Troopers, Hoth Han Solo, and an Ugnaught. Next we got Boba Fett and this Wookiee. And then coming back down here, we got Han Solo and Carbonite. Then we have a First Order Officer, Finn is a First Order Stormtrooper with dirt on him. He came in a poly bag. Then we have Leia and Admiral Akbar, some more Resistance troopers. Then we have this Unkar's Thug. We have this Hoth droid. Then we have Unkar Plutt himself. Then we got Dengar, Rowan, and I don't remember these two guys' names, but they're from the same show as Rowan. For the last two rows here on this base plate, we got a Bespin Guard, a Protocol droid, Han Solo, Biston, Baze Malbus, Jyn Erso as a Imperial. We have some Rebel Troopers, and some of my favorite minifigures of all time are the Shore Troopers. I just love their helmets. Those are probably my favorite minifigures. We have a TIE Fighter pilot, Chura Imwe, Jyn Erso, who is also quite a rare figure, a Rebel Trooper from the same set. Coming down here, we got a U-Wing pilot, Bodhi Rook, a Hunter Tank pilot, a Death Trooper with the Pauldron, Pow. Then we have some U-Wing pilots, some Imperial officers, another Death Trooper without the Pauldron, this Y-Wing droid, then we have Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Cassian Andor. Now onto the next base plate. Here we have Jyn Erso as an Imperial. Then we have the even better version of Shore Troopers. These I like better than the officers. Then we have Admiral Raddus. I'm blanking on this guy's name, but he's from Rogue One. Boss. Then we got Crispy Anakin here. We got Forlom. Then we got IG-88. And then this First Order officer. Coming over here, we got Ayla Secura. Then we got Darth Vader. Some droids from the medical chamber. Same here. Then we have this, I'm pretty sure it's a Guavian soldier. Then we got a probe droid, Hux. Then down here we got BB-9E. He's actually quite a pricey figure, surprisingly. Then we have Rose Tico. Then down here we have Kylo Ren, Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot, some First Order AT-AT pilots, some more Snow Troopers. They have this Rebel Ski Speeder pilot, Executioner, Old Luke. We have Rey Jedi Training, Mace Windu. Back down here, we have this Resistance Trooper, Wooher, who is the bartender at Mos Eisley Cantina. Another Jawa, Greedo, another First Order officer. I'm pretty sure this one is Finn. Then we have some pilots again, and a ton of troopers. Coming back this way, we've got Yoda, Barriss Offee, another Coyote Mundi, Patrol Speeder pilot, young Han Solo and Kira, his girlfriend, Moloch, Tobias Beckett, and Mud Trooper Han Solo. Coming back over here, we got Han Solo Mud Trooper when he is in the pit with Chewbacca. And if he is next, another Tobias Beckett, Weasel. Then we have this Rebel pilot here, Val. I don't remember this guy's name, but he is in Rogue One. Then we have some of these Battlefront 2 minifigures. Then coming down here, we have another one. Then we have a bunch of Praetorian Guards, another Rebel Trooper, some Kashyyyk / AAT pilot droids. Then we have some of the dual molded Stormtrooper helmet figures here. Coming down over here, we got some more. Then we have this training droid from the Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, Iden Versio from the Battle Pack that those Battlefront 2 minifigures came in. Then we have young Anakin, and then we have this guy, he's from a Resistance show. I don't quite remember his name though. And this figure I'm pretty sure came in the same set. Next we have Poe Dameron and Han Solo. Coming on down over here, we have Padme Amidala, 20th anniversary Luke Skywalker, the newer Shadow Trooper from the 20th anniversary Battle Pack, 20th anniversary Han Solo from the same set, Finn, he came in a book, and it's him when he's in his medical bag after he gets cut by the lightsaber. Then we have Princess Leia, a present Gonk droid, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Lieutenant Connix. Next over here we have Timon Wexley, Zori Bliss, Rey, Tread Speeder pilot droid, you can see there with the markings on his chest, some Mandalorians, some Cara Dunes, and some of these pirates from the ATST Raider, Kylo Ren with his repaired mask, Lieutenant Pride, some Knights of Ren, and some of these Sith Troopers as well. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi 20th Anniversary Edition. Going on to the next base plate, we have the Skyhopper pilot, a bunch of Tuskens, some Jetpack Sith Troopers. I have like 8 of these guys, I have a ton of them. Then we have some First Order officers here, a bunch of those too, and some Mandalorians from the Mandalorian Battle Pack, as well as Obi-Wan from Mustafar and Anakin from Mustafar. Next we have an Obi-Wan, some R2s, Coming on over here, we have some more Knights of Ren. Then we got Maul, some Ahsokas, some more Knights of Ren. Then over here we have General Veers. Then we have a Snowtrooper and another one down here. Some AT-ST drivers, our Grogu army here, Grief Karga, IG-11, some Scout Troopers. Then we have Poe Dameron. Then we have Dio. Then we have a Pit Droid. Then we have Snowman Gonk. And we have Christmas Sweater Darth Vader. Now coming up, we have a bunch of Cantina figs, so I'm just gonna kind of go through them. So here, Ponda Baba, his partner, this devil-looking guy. Then down here, we have the Spy, Ithorian. I don't remember this guy's name, looks like a bat. Then we have the same species as Bosk here, and the Sand Troopers that came from that same set. And then next we have some Mandalorians. Then we have a Protocol droid who is a Death Star droid. Coming on down here, we have some more Stormtroopers, another TIE Fighter pilot, General Dodonna, Darth Vader. Then we have an Imperial officer, some Hoth Luke Skywalkers, a Gonk droid. Coming on down here, we have Darth Maul again. We have Grief Karga. Then we have the Mortar Trooper, Boba Fett, some Fennec Shans, some Dark Troopers. Then coming over here, we have another Dark Trooper, Gar Saxon, Bo-Katan, Mandalorian Loyalist, some more Mandalorians here, a Stormtrooper, Holiday Mandalorian with a scarf. Then you have the Armorer, and then quite a pricey figure recently is Paz Vizsla. We have Grogu with the Christmas sweater on here, the interrogation droid, some of these troopers here from Hoth. Then we got some Hoth Scout Troopers to end off the base plate. Coming to the next base plate here, we have an AT-ST pilot, snow-covered Chewie, a bunch of Rebel Hoth Troopers. I have a ton of these guys. We have a probe droid from Hoth, Luke Skywalker, Fennec Shand without the helmet. We got two Bib Fortunas, a Dancer, a Quarren, and two Gamorrean guards. Coming on over here, we have two Weequay pirates. Then we have Dagobah training Luke. Then we have R2 from the same set because he's covered with dirt. Then we have Mace Windu, Mount Beru, who's quite a pricey figure and rare as well because she came with the May the 4th promo. Then we have Pelimoto. We have a BD droid, it's not BD1. Then we have Mando here. Then finally we have BD1 over here, different from that one. Then over here, we have Omega. And we have Toto 360, he's turned around there. Then we have Tan Wee, Cad Bane, Obi-Wan from the new Starfighter. Then we have his droid from the same set. Some Inquisitors here, including the Grand Inquisitor. Then we have Obi-Wan from that set as well. Coming on over here, we have Taladurith, Ned B, another Obi-Wan, and Darth Vader. All those are from the Obi-Wan Kenobi set. Then over here, we have some Andor figures from the Andor show. Then we have Reva from this set up here with all the Inquisitors. Then we have Christmas Sweater C-3PO. Then coming on over here, we have Beach, Darth Vader, as you can see there. We have two Santa Gonk droids, Christmas Sweater R2-D2, UCS Mandalorian, and all of these two figures here came from the UCS Razor Crest as well. We have Boba Fett and Darth Vader to end off this base plate. Then coming over here, we have Admiral Ray Sloan, TIE Fighter pilot, Gonk droid, Mandalorian with head printing this time. Then over here, we have a Mandalorian, TIE Fighter pilot, and a droid. The section on this yellow base plate is kind of interesting because it's figures that I couldn't find for a while, then I found them, but I didn't want to change the order of the figures already laid out. So these are not in order by year by any means. So here we have young Lando from Solo. This is one of my favorite figures as well. I love the cape. We have this Rebel pilot, 20th anniversary Leia, DJ. Then over here we have this droid here. He's from a polybag. Bunch of Lukes. Then we have Suji from the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship. Then we have the Scout Trooper, Luke, Stormtrooper, Finn, and Luke from Hoth. In one figure I forgot to mention, because it technically counts as a figure, is the Spider Droid here. Time to move on to the Clone Army. I have two more clone figures, which are in my rarest minifigures section you'll see in a bit. Coming down here are three members of the Bad Batch. Commander Gree as a keychain, Commander Gree Phase 1. Then we have Neo, or Bark Speeder Pilot. Then we have two other members of the Bad Batch, the Sheik Troopers, 332nd Troopers, 187th Troopers. We have a bunch of Phase 1s. I'm just going to go through real quick. They have different visors. I have a ton of these guys. ARF Troopers with red, and then a green ARF Trooper, Star Corps Trooper, Reconnaissance Trooper, and of course my Guard Trooper. Then over here we have the OG Phase 2 Trooper, more ARF Troopers, Clone Gunner, Horn Company, Lieutenant, we have like an officer here, same here, these are our commanders, 4 of them actually. Then we have the Gunner from the AT-AT, the rare Phase 2 Trooper. This is really cool trooper, I wish they had more of these. Got some Senate Commandos, Geonosis Troopers, the original Phase 2 Gunner, ARC Trooper, very beautiful minifigure, I love that figure. Got Pilot, Gunner, Jetpack Trooper, and a Clone Pilot. I'm not going to go into detail about all these, but here are all the 501st Troopers I have. There you go. There are a bunch of different versions, but it'll take a while to go through all of that. Then over on this base plate, we have 4 Bomb Squad Troopers, a bunch of 212 Troopers, including Phase 2 Commander Cody, and these awesome ones with custom arms that I love. Now onto the final section, my rarest minifigures. Here we have the 2013 Count Dooku, 2013 Jango Fett, skip Beyondu here because he's not Star Wars, Wolfpack Trooper, probably my favorite clone trooper I have right now, Coleman Trevor, Zuckuss, Krennic, K2SO, Pong Krell, Captain Antilles, Moff Gideon, Phase 1 Cody, and up here we have the white Boba Fett, Range Trooper, Owen Lars, who is my most expensive figure, and Bail Organa. And there you have it, guys. That is all the Star Wars minifigures on my collection. I'm sure this will immediately be outdated because I get new figures all the time. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as this took so long to set up. I had an awesome time making this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.